video is kind of just designed to show everyone some of the different things that we ran into that gave us problems and what we were able to do to get around them. And kind of the first thing was when we wanted to create and import all of our users. There's over 50 users here, and we didn't want to have to necessarily go in and create by hand every single one of these users and give them all the correct locations and everything. So what we were able to do was pull all their names. The only thing really we had to manually type in were their first and last names here. And then from there, we just used the simple Excel spreadsheet to create with different formulas and everything to create the SAM account names, the common names, and then these is what this section right here is what would be used to import the users into Active Directory. Now we saved this into a CSV file, which we had here, and then it's just a simple import script to import them um, into Active Directory. But one of the main things is once you import them, by default, all the accounts are disabled and there's no password set on the account. So then again, we were looking at trying. We don't want to go through every single one and create a password for them and enable the accounts. So able to come up with this a little script here. It's just a VBS script that essentially just takes every person who's in the employees OU, which is where we put everybody when we moved everybody in. Um, we took them out of the users and put them in employees. And then it just gives everybody a temporary password of start123. And what this does is it tells them once they log in for the first time, they're prompted to change their password. So this is just a default starting password. And then what it does is it also goes through and enables everybody's account, and then also it goes through and writes in their fills in the name for them. So as you can see, it fills in the name. So as you can see here, we can I'll just look up. And what this does is it gives them their U drive, and then for the account, it fills in their username and everything. So it checks this box so that user must change password at next login. So that was one thing we were able to do. And then, like, literally, I can run this real quick, and it says start123 as a password with the value of 544, but then no accounts were changed because there's no one in that OU that is disabled. Then another big thing that we were running into was with the DFS replication, and the volume that we were trying to replicate was pretty big. I mean, it's a little over 100 gigabytes worth of software and stuff, and we kept getting the staging area was getting too full. So got this little script here that what it does is it's going to go into this volume right here, the Springfield software volume, and it's going to look up the 32 largest files and give us a um, little rundown on how big it is. So we just copy this in and let it run. So as you can see here, the results came back to be about 47, just over 47 gigabytes. And this is kind of just a rule of thumb. We rounded up actually to 60 gigabytes because we were still getting some messages saying that the staging area was getting a little full with 50 gigabytes. We bumped up to 60 and everything's been running well. So these were some of the more bigger Microsoft type problems that we were having that we were able to solve, and they're useful tips for the future. So thanks for watching.